Hi guys. So StreamYard has been acting really, really bad to me. So y'all pray for me. I hope you guys can hear me. I absolutely forgot to charge the devices I use, and I don't have a full charge. So hopefully we can make it tonight. But welcome to Let's Talk with Miss Fee. My name is Felicia. Welcome to Miss Fee. I'm your host, the girl that be online posting all this craziness for you to laugh. How y'all doing? We here. You're here. You're ready? I'm ready. Are you ready? But yeah, welcome to Let's Talk with Miss Fee. My name is Felicia. I am your host tonight. I got something very spicy for y'all. Spicy. Who likes spicy? Tonight I got something good for you guys. Tonight we're talking about love and loyalty. What else should we be talking about if we're not talking about love? Somebody talking to you about love, you don't need to be talking to them. Like exit, like bye. Like bye. Exit. If no one wants to talk to oh God, I'm in trouble, you guys. Let me do my walk of shame. Don't even say anything to me tonight, please. I beg. You know what? If I say I fell with you, I fell with you. Hi, Jimmy. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm here in peace.
I feel what you say. If I say I'm mad, you're not allowed to be mad. Typical women, right? Jimmy, I feel about it. I hope we'll be okay tonight because it took me a while to log on. StreamYard was kind of shaky tonight. I don't know. I was trying to log into TikTok, but for some reason it didn't work out, you guys. I tried to log to TikTok to go live on it, but I could log in to another device. But here we are. Here we are. Welcome, Jimmy, you guys. I wish I had my thing plug up to this so we can say, yeah, we had a birthday. We had a very important birthday. I can't believe I missed that. Wow. You know how I even saw that? I was scrolling through and then I saw your post. I was like, how did I miss his post yesterday? With all the commotion we're doing online. Like, how did I miss that? Why you didn't say anything though?
Now,
Why? It's your birthday. That's a holiday.
right. And, and that's why it should be part of your calendar.
Why you didn't tell me
Tell you what,
your birthday?
can we go to the show? You already say we should handle it family way. And I tell you, and I said what I said.
Oh
So,
my god.
no more comment.
Okay, Jimmy. Okay, let me see. I'm trying to get Anna and what's his name to come on.
Rich man?
Yeah. See, he wants to be called Richmond. I'm so used to calling the other name. I'll slip here and there. So, oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Let me send a link to them. So Jimmy, how was your day?
I'm okay. God is good.
What did you do yesterday?
His mercy endures forever. I was home. I didn't.
You
I
spent
think.
you spent your birthday home?
Yeah. I didn't work. I didn't work.
That's good.
Yesterday was not my birthday.
I know it was day before yesterday.
Uh huh.
Hmm.
So so. mhm. I I took off from work on the birthday itself, which was on Thursday and
Nice.
Friday. So I had a great rest on these 2 days.
That's good. Resting is essential.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, let me lower my volume. I try to go to pin the link on the show on Facebook.
Uh,
But welcome back, everybody. Welcome, 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 welcome. Kindly share, invite your friends, your family, because tonight we're talking about love and loyalty. Hmm. Love and loyalty. What does that mean? So, tonight's topic said, would you rather have loyalty without love or love without loyalty? When I saw that, when I thought about that, I was like, I don't think you can have either or. You have to have it hand in hand, right? But anyway, what do I know? Let's talk about it. Let's see. So I already sent the link to everybody, and we're about to get started. Yeah. Where am I? So let's do some housekeeping stuff. Welcome, Jimmy. Jimmy is here bright and early. Welcome, welcome. You guys, even though I messed up big time, we're still going to shout Jimmy out. Jimmy had a birthday this week. Happy birthday. Wishing you all the best. May God continue to guide you and protect you, give you strength, continue to give you wisdom, continue to guide your steps. And I pray for that beautiful young lady that will enter into your life. That's my wishes for you. So you don't have to say it. But yeah, I don't know why I'm laughing. He just keep looking at me. Why you looking at me like that? I'm wishing you happy birthday. Hey, Yaka. Pour that inside, inside, inside. Yo, we got two people watching. Guys, welcome. Oh my God, all my peoples are still here. Emmanuel Bango and William Nelson Boyd. Welcome, guys. You guys are up this late. Welcome, welcome. Make sure to share the show. Invite your friends. I'm supposed to be streaming live on TikTok, but for some reason the stream was not really going through. So I don't know. I'm gonna try again tomorrow and see. Maybe I'll try a little bit early to see how we can get it hooked up. But the only way we can log to TikTok is for me to go live right away. And I didn't want to go live right away on TikTok. So, but tonight we're only gonna be streaming on Facebook and YouTube. Whoever knows how to do this through StreamYard on TikTok, please let me know because I'm trying to get into the TikTok game as well. to see how we can get our content out there. But yeah, welcome to the show. It's been a lovely week interacting with each and every one of you guys online. Now you guys see me a lot online more because I have few or a little bit more time on my hand these days. So you see me online. But yeah, welcome to the show. Welcome to Let's Talk with Miss Fee. Um, it's another nice weekend. Welcome. Tonight we're getting real. We're going to get really real. I want everybody to not hold back, even though it's only me and Jimmy here tonight. Jimmy, I want you to go all in. Say it. Hi. He said use OB Studio. Okay. Maybe I will drop StreamYard very soon because they've been kind of iffy. They let us not go live for a whole few times because it wasn't working. So OB Studio. Let me write that down. OB Studio. I don't want to miss that. OB Studio. I'll check it out because I would love to connect everything on at once and just go live instead of um, just Facebook and YouTube because I heard TikTok is where is that? OB Studio. Thank you guys. See, I know you guys know something that I don't know. So tonight we're talking about love and loyalty. Would you rather have loyalty without love or love without loyalty? I want you to think about it. You could trust someone who doesn't love you or love someone who keeps breaking your heart, who break your trust. Whatever you tell them, it becomes a community thing. So let's go. Drop your thoughts in the comment section. You guys that are online, the link is in the comment section. You're more than welcome to yeah, tell us why. Why you think is why would you prefer loyalty over love? But before we go any further, let's get Jimmy to introduce himself. Say hi to the people. We're back again. It's on the weekend. While you're doing that, I'm gonna be sharing the show. Once you're done, we'll jump right into it. Welcome, guys.
Thank you, Fee. And welcome to all of our viewers and listeners out there. Those who are watching now, those who will watch later, say welcome and make yourself useful tonight, contributing to the topic, and you know, let's discuss it together. Love over loyalty or loyalty over love. I mean, the two are most of the time intertwined, you know, but um, love is a feeling, while loyalty is the action of expressing that feeling. But many times we love people who are not loyal to us, and most of the time the people who are loyal to us, we don't love them. So about the topic tonight, love is, an intense emotional state or affection. Now, loyalty is commitment, it is faithfulness, it is supportive, and it is proven through action. So I would rather somebody being loyal to me than loving me.
Mm.
Yes. Because when that person is loyal to you, in that loyalty, you will find faithfulness. In that loyalty, you will find support. In that loyalty, you will find security. In that loyalty, you will find emotional protection. And you go on and on and on. So tell me, let the viewers tell me tonight whether they would prefer love over loyalty. But
Hmm.
I would take loyalty over love.
Wow. Nice. That's a really good way to start. Thank you for that. You know, I was thinking about this topic and I'm just like, I really don't know which one I can go with. But as you're explaining, Jimmy, it's hitting me that I would rather have loyalty over love, because if you're loyal to me, part of me will feel like you love me because you're loyal to me and you got my back. So that makes sense. We got a few comments in the comment section. Let's look at it real quick. River Says Pro said hi to us. Hey, River Says Pro. I hope you can hold it down in the comment section for us tonight. And then we got William Boy said, he said, loyalty keeps people standing by each other, even when the feeling isn't as strong. I agree. I totally agree. Um, totally agree. And then River Says Pro said, both would be nice to have. No, you're living in a world where you have to choose one. You can't have it all. You have to pick one. Would you want somebody to love you, or you want somebody to be loyal to you? But part of this loyalty, they break your heart. Let's say we'll just go to a relationship, right? Person say, I'm loyal to you, I'll help you, I'll take care of you, but I don't love you that much, so I'm gonna keep cheating on you. I'm gonna find somebody else who my heart take, who I'm gonna be to. So what do you do? So tonight I want us to kind of focus on a few things so we can follow along and make this a little bit more productive and we can get a lot out of it. So when we're thinking about loyalty, and I think Jimmy kind of like Jimmy already define it. I want us to look at it from this angle. Can true love exist without loyalty? Or does loyalty define real true love? I want us to think about that. Those are the angles I want us to look at, about 4 points. And then, is loyalty a choice? Why love is a feeling? Love, would you like Jimmy kind of touch on it a little bit? And then, which one lasts longer in a relationship? Emotional connection or consistent commitment? And then the last point that I want us to look at, maybe I can put that in the thing so everybody can look at it that I wrote here. I'll just copy this from my thing. Which one lasts long? And then the other one said, would you stay with someone who never betrayed you but didn't love you, or someone who loved you but could stay loyal, like, to the relationship? Um, William Boyd said, loyalty can define true love. So let me put this in the place so everybody can be looking at it as we kind of like dissect each of those tonight.
Okay.
So I have a question for you, Jimmy.
Yes.
So when you look at the topic and you think about it, what is the first thing that come to your mind? I know you already said you'll go with loyalty, right? Like, what do you think about, like, when you're picturing like a relationship that will have just love or just loyalty? Like, what do you think? How does that set things up? Like, let me give you a
So
quick examples to see if you understand where I'm going with
uh,
this, right?
I
Let's
understand what
say,
you're saying.
okay, go ahead, go ahead.
So here's the thing:
Hmm.
you can have love without loyalty.
Hmm.
You can have somebody love you without they being loyal to you. But you cannot have loyalty without love. Somebody can profess love to you and still not be loyal to you. But someone who is loyal to you will, will love you, will protect you, will have your back. Let's say in regular friendship, sometimes the people that we think love us, they're not really loyal to us. But the people who we think don't love us are the ones who are really loyal to us. They are the one who, will will come and tell you what someone have said about you in your back. They are the one who will defend you when you are not there. They are the one who will tell you what to who to look out for.
True.
So you can find loyalty in strange places, like places where love doesn't exist. Let's say at a job, you have somebody in that office or in that organization who will be very loyal to you. And they will protect you in your absence. Not only you, but they will protect your property, whatever belong to you. They will defend statements that you made, even if other people try to negatively critique it and make issue out of it. You see? But love exists without loyalty. Tell me, if the people who told us they love us were loyal to us, we would have still be with them. See, but you see, love is just feeling, it's just emotion that comes and go when it finds somebody else that is more attractive. You see, but loyalty will make a person to stay even in the face of difficulties. Loyalty will make somebody to to say no matter what you go through, I'm not leaving. Loyalty makes somebody to see just beyond the present. They see beyond the present. They see the future.
Right.
See? But you see, love is fragile.
Mm.
It breaks easily. But you see, loyalty doesn't break easily. Loyalty doesn't break easily. Let me take it to the Bible a little bit. Jesus and his disciple. There are two disciples who who sin against Jesus. One of them loved Jesus, but he betrayed him. And
Right.
out of out of regret, you see, love always, when it found its way out, comes with regret. Because of regret, he went and took his own life. The other one who also did sin by denying Jesus, because of loyalty, he came back and say, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. So you see the difference between loyalty
Yeah,
and love?
I see that. It's kind of like just really quick. Let me tell the people in the comment section. You guys, you can join the show. The link is pinned in the comment section. I can pin it again. You can click on it. You see that link? Just click on it, and then once you
Hmm?
click on it, I'll show you how to join.
You
You
want
guys can
John?
come on. Hmm? Yeah, if I can pin the link again, you guys, let me pin the link again. Sorry, if somebody wants to come on. Let's see. That's a really good example that you give. Um, I never really look at it in that light to, like Jesus and the disciples. You guys, I just put a link back up. If you click on it, it should let you come on stage and talk to us. Let's see.
What we also say about, how to call it, broke people?
Remember first that broke people seek love, rich people seek loyalty. You want someone to protect your wealth with their life. Wouldn't care. I agree with him though. I agree with him. I definitely agree with him. Rich people want you to got the back. Even if they're killing you, you better protect my money. Huh? You protect my money. We in trouble. But yeah, you guys, you can click on the link and you can come up here. I'll put you on stage with us. I like how you describe that because, a lot of people, most of the time, when they're looking at loyalty and love, they'll say, well, like you said earlier, it's all emotion. Love is all about emotions and how you feel and all the gushy and good stuff. Um, but for me, when I look at it, even though I feel like love comes with loyalty, in my opinion. Because once I love you, well, I guess it depends on the level of of love and loyalty we're talking about, or if it's just family and friends, like family to family. Yeah, I have loyalty for you because you're my family. Like I'm not going to just leave you out there and put you and feed you to the wolves. I have to protect you because you're my family, but there's a limit to it, right? It's different. Like now that I've created my own family, my kids, my husband, and created my own life. Um, my loyalty is to them more than it is to my biological family because my family that I have created, that is what God made me for, to protect and guide them. So of course they have 100% of my loyalty, regardless of as much as love my mom. Oh, you did it. You got on. Hey William, welcome.
How are you?
I'm good. Welcome to the show.
Thank you for inviting
Hmm.
me.
Yeah, we've been gone for a while, so welcome. Yeah,
Yeah,
what do you want to add to the show?
yeah. I hear you guys were talking about love and loyalty. For
Hmm.
me, from my perspective, I choose loyalty.
Okay.
In the sense that, let's say, let's start with love first. Because
Okay.
love is emotion, and I can love you and still take that love back. But loyalty is whatever me and you going through, you still by my side.
Mm.
Loyalty is there to what? Be loyal to me, even when we are going through suffering. You always there for me. I choose loyalty over love for me.
Okay. I agree. So I have a quick question for you.
Mhm.
So a lot of people probably don't know this, but let's just say let's pin this back. This might not be a really good example to you, but I really want to use it because you're Liberian and I'm Liberian, and we all understand during the war, a lot of people had to make some really tough decisions. I was a baby. I would say I didn't really experience it like that, but I experienced it in some aspect or some sense, if that make any sense.
Yeah.
Somebody's coming on to. So let's say during the war, um, you're probably a baby too, and you have your mom and you have your brother sitting right there, and there's a vehicle that could take all of you, but they've already filled it up, and they only have one more space, and they left you with a decision to make. Even though you're loyal to your mom, to your siblings, in that moment, what will lead you to make what type of emotion you will use to make that decision? Like, would it be based on loyalty or who you love the most, or like how do you make that decision? Because to me, that's how I looked at it when we're talking about loyalty and love. It's kind of like weighing it out, which one weighs out more than the other.
For me, it depends the person who is loyal to me, who been showing me that loyalty, always care for me, always been for me. So I would take that decision by giving that chance to the person who is loyal to me.
Okay. Huh.
Yes.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you for that.
uh,
Emmanuel, welcome to the show.
yeah. Thank you very much. It's been a long time.
I know a lot of things been going on.
Yeah, thank you. I know you're busy. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, thank you for inviting me on your platform.
You're welcome.
So,
So what
yeah,
you want to
but
add to the show?
yeah, yeah. As the topic say, the difference between loyalty and love. Me, I
Hmm.
prefer love.
You
You can
prefer
be
love.
loyal.
Tell us why.
I
Hey,
prefer
good
love.
Amen.
boy.
Amen.
Yeah, I prefer love in the sense that you can love someone and you can be loyal to someone because okay, like you have your people in your community, he loyal to you, but you know love because you help in the community, maybe you join water, you brush in yard, you barb in hair, you let them in the community. But if someone love you, you say by yourself and do anything if you do for you people love you. So like your parent, like, so if you say you love your parent or you loyal to your parent do anything for you. So
Mhm.
the love comes first. If you have love for someone, yeah, you more have loyalty for the person also. You gotta love the person. But you be loyal for someone, you be loyal to someone, but you can't love the person. Because you need help from that person.
Okay. So do you think love exists without loyalty?
Yes.
You think so?
Yeah.
Mm.
So you don't think loyalty define love? You don't think they're both?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying if
Mhm.
you discuss both, because love is just as same as loyalty. But
Okay.
loyalty is something like you're too appreciation. You help me, I help you, but you doing the best, you doing the most for me. So you loyal to me because you help. So now you see me help me. But love, you create love for me. You help me anytime you feel like helping me. I
True that.
loyalty for me. We in the same community. I'm not let you loyal to me. You go away. But if you love me, you still keep me. In a person, yeah, that person I love me. You keep from anytime.
I disagree.
So
So I'm asking
really quick, I have
you
a
love
question, really quick.
William. William,
I
you love your parent or
disagree.
you love your mom?
Why?
You love your parent or you loyal to your parent?
I loyal to my parents.
No. Me, I love my parent.
Listen. Make my point. I loyal to my parents in a sense that everything that my parents tell me to do, I do. It's not love. It's loyalty. Because
No, not
I
loyalty.
abide by that command. It's loyalty. It's not love.
So quick, why do you say you're loyal to them but not love?
Uh-huh.
Me?
No, I just want to understand from his perspective, why is it loyalty and not love?
You talking to me, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
William. Yeah.
Yeah. In a sense that, let's say, when my parents tell me something to do, I do it. I do it. Me. That means that I'm loyal to them. It's not love. Because my parents tell me something, if I say I have love my parents, and they tell me to do something, I cannot do it. Because of that law was for me.
You know
So
very well
if I
you can
do
be
it,
disgruntled with
if
someone.
I do it, it's loyalty.
Hold on one second. If you guys have anything in the background, try to um lower the volume.
You know very well you can be disgruntled with someone, but you still loyal to them. Because why you helping them and they need your help from you. So that being loyal to me. That being my loyal to him, but you disgruntled in the community. But saying you help that guy, you see that being loyal to me. But if someone love you, maybe due to your character, the person love you. Because your character. You live in the community, you spend one point in the community, you should people love for that. But it is one man. But maybe you have men sister say my people think I do not mean you do it for that man. But it is one person. So the point in life for that because you are the person. But you get love, or you find the love for you.
The background is shaking.
So some people would say
Okay.
loyalty is a choice, right?
Yeah,
Okay. Can I come in?
Someone someone's
yeah.
grinding. Yeah, just a second. I just want to ask them really quickly,
I
right?
wouldn't.
Yeah. So one most people like Jimmy said, right? To be loyal is a choice, right? That's why
Yeah.
I asked William earlier, why will you choose loyalty over to your family versus you loving them? And he says, I'm not sure if I really understood what you said, but looking at it from the point that loyalty is a choice, like I can choose to be loyal to you,
So you
right?
loyal to you.
Right? And I can also choose to not be loyal to you to save my own life. So,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
based on what you know, that love is how I feel for you, like I want to be around you, how you make me feel, and I'm happy to be around you. But let's just say I saw somebody else that makes me feel that way. I'm gonna go there to them. So if you are looking at it like what Iman just asked, right? Your parents, you're loyal to them, or is it love? Because loving your family, in my opinion, is like you don't have a choice because you're born into it. You just gotta love them.
You have to love them.
Yeah.
But
But
you know that
choosing being
I can
loyal
still
to them,
not
that's a
love
choice
my
you
parents.
have to make, right? Yeah, let's hear from Jimmy really
Yeah,
quick. Jimmy
brother
wants
Jimmy,
to say
brother Jimmy,
something.
you want to come in, brother Jimmy?
Yeah, I'm gonna mute you guys really quick. Let's hear from Jimmy.
Yeah. So love is a multifaceted emotions. Okay.
Mhm.
And it is often depicted in various forms like romantic love. Okay, we have platonic love, we have familiar, like love among family, as familiar love,
Mhm.
love of a hobby, like you love your hobby, your boyfriend or you know girlfriend, love for a profession.
Right.
Okay, but here is the thing. All right, all those love are based on interest.
Right.
You see, love for girlfriend or boyfriend is based on interest. And that is why when the interest is not, met, or the expectation is not met, love will easily be thrown or can easily be thrown through the window. See? But when we talk about loyalty is often, described as an unwavering commitment or allegiance to someone or something. You know, let's say for instance, or every country have their allegiance, right? Now, the reason they, they teach you the allegiance of any of any country is they want you to pledge your unwavering commitment to that country. Okay? Like in Liberia, we say, I pledge allegiance to the flag of Liberia and to the republic for which it stands. So, no matter where we go, no matter what citizenship we take outside, no matter what we say over there, our loyalty will always be to our, you know, maternal, how to call the country. You see, so we live in America. Do we love America? Yes.
I like America. I love it.
You see?
I was just being honest. I like it, but I don't love it.
Okay. So, do we like Liberia? Do we
I
love
do.
Liberia?
I like Liberia, but I love it.
Okay. So, but there are people who love their country and they pledge their loyalty to that country. Now,
Mhm.
loyalty over love. Here is why. Love will easily come without commitment,
True. True.
without faithfulness, without, you know, um, any allegiance.
Hmm.
You see, but loyalty comes with strong emotional attachment,
Right.
strong emotional attachment. And I will use this example, like in Liberia. hmm, The reason you see people using all kind of words to describe sedition, it's not love. That is
Love.
not love.
Loyalty.
That's loyalty.
Right.
Love will not survive test of time, but loyalty will.
Oh, hold on a second. They said they're not. You guys can't hear us? It's because you're on. I don't know because you're on.
Who said they can hear me?
I saw in the comment that you can't hear. Oh, let me put him back on stage. I
Okay.
think because you're mute. Are you
So
guys using Google Chrome? Because if you use Google Chrome, um, oh, okay. They said I can't. I don't know. Someone's on twice. William, you're on twice. You gotta
no,
exit one.
I'm only seeing Williams once, and I'm seeing Emmanuel once.
William, the other one is backstage.
Okay.
Yeah,
Well, yes. So even when you are building a relationship, don't go for love.
true. Hey, you drop a bomb. All
Don't
the
go
women
for
that go
love.
for love will
Don't
sometimes.
don't go for love. Go for loyalty. Because when that person is loyal to you, loyalty comes with love, but love doesn't come with loyalty.
Mm,
You see, when you have loyalty, you have love. But when you have love, you can have love without loyalty. Sometimes people just love you because of what they can get out of you.
that's true. That's true. They're not loyal.
They're not loyal. They're loyal to your pocket. They're loyal to your service to them. You see, but
Mm,
they don't. They're not. They love your service to them, but they're not loyal to you. Adequately quit giving them or adequately quit providing them that service, and you see how they will react.
mm.
Okay,
I
but
agree.
with loyalty, even when you quit giving them, look, that one friend that always come when you are facing difficulty, that's the friend that you should keep. That friend
I
that always
agree.
showed up for you, that family member that always showed up for you, that a co-worker that always showed up for you when you are going through tough time. That's the kind of people that you should keep. That's loyalty.
I
Okay.
agree.
There are friends today, they don't even dial your phone number because you are no longer going to those places with them.
True.
On the other hand, there are some of them who are still calling you, even though you don't go to the places together. You see? So you see the difference between love and loyalty?
Yep,
Love will most of the time come with interest. You
that's
see?
true.
But loyalty come with commitment, with support. You know, when somebody is loyal to you, they become supportive. They become, you know, I don't know the feeling to, I'm not able to describe that feeling of loyalty right now. Like if somebody is loyal to you as compared to when somebody, how to call it, as compared to when somebody loves you. Love is a mere emotion. When I
Gotcha.
when that emotion wears away, there will be
That's
no
what
more
they say.
love.
Love is blind, right?
That thing doesn't
Like
hold.
a drug. It's a drug.
It's a big joke. Love is not blind.
You don't think
Love is
love
not
is
blind.
blind?
If you think love is blind, wait till the eye open.
Let's read this comment really quick. Actually, now you guys got me. I feel like we should try to get this show done in the next 20 minutes. Then I'm gonna go live on TikTok about it because I want to see what people's reaction would be on there too. So River says, Pro said, at some stage in life, when you're an older man with a younger woman, knowing fully well she wouldn't love you in that age, You will only be River says funny, but I get it. You you will only you will only beg her not to leave you to die wretched. She might remain loyal to get some benefits. So let me tell you, he says that this is so true. Let me tell you guys. So I was at the store. I forgot when this was. I think it was either during the summer or when or somewhere. And I saw this really older guy, and I saw this lady. She probably me and her around the same age. I'm pretty sure he's like what? He is 60 or late 60s or something like that. She clearly looked like she could be his daughter. And she was trying to get something from his store. You know, I'm standing back there, my eyeball just go, I'm just staring. And sometimes I'll stare and forget myself because I'm just looking, I'm all zoomed in. So I'm just watching. At first I thought that was she was taking care of him. But then she went behind him and like slapped his butt and then hugged him from the back and said, "Oh, I love you so much." And of course, he went in his pocket and said, "Oh, I'll get anything for you." Like it was like a whole movie. The cashier just looking. The cashier don't know where to look. I'm in the back. I'm just enjoying the whole show. And then when they were leaving, he's like, "These bags are heavy. I need you to help me hold the bag." So she hold the bag. She started walking. She said, "Oh, you need to walk more because you know I have a lot of energy." And the cashier looked at me. She's like, I said, "I have no comments. Please let me pay for my stuff and go." But this just remind me, her comment just remind me about that. I mean, sometimes always think like, do people really sit and think about it? Like I am, let's just say I'm 70 years old and I am dating a 25-year-old. Like, does that really sounds ideal to me? It doesn't sound ideal. I just think the age gap sometimes is the one that really set that up. But let's get back to what we're discussing here. So you already kind of like knocked most of these down. We talk about the real life scenario. So I want us to talk about like emotional connection versus the consistent commitment, right? So ooh, that was playing music. So emotional connection give passion and intimacy, right? But consistent commitment builds stability. Which one keeps a relationship alive? Which one do you guys think keep a relationship alive? Because emotional connection gives passion and intimacy. But consistent, you guys, I have my little notes here. But consistent commitment builds stability. Which one would you say um keeps relationship living longer? Which one keeps the relationship to go? Um,
It's
you know, I think
consistent.
to go like 30 years, 40
It,
years, 50
it's
years.
consistent commitment because we're talking about loyalty, and loyalty is consistent commitment. You see, and once you mention emotional, you're talking about love. So
Right.
I call consistent commitment is what keep the relationship, it increase the longevity of a relationship because you are being consistent. You are being protective consistently. You are being concerned and care for that person consistently. You are communicating with that person consistently. You are, you know, you are showing interest in that person consistently. That's loyalty, and
Right.
it is what keeps the relationship going. All the people who have been married for several years, like my man Riverside Pro, you know, uh,
We learning from Riverside Pro, man.
you know, uh,
God
um,
help us.
um, 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 if it wasn't loyalty, if his wife was not loyal to him, or if he had not been loyal to his wife, they both would have been, or separate a long time, because circumstances have come and test their love. But
Mm,
because because they have been, consistent with conversation, with communication, with care, with passion, with affection, and all of that, that's what keeps them going. That's
mm,
loyalty. Look, take
nice.
loyalty out of relationship. No matter how many barrels of love that you have, that relationship withdrawn
Mm,
without loyalty. Because we're talking about faithfulness. Loyalty
true.
is faithfulness. Okay? Loyalty is forsaking.
Putting your needs before mine, right?
Right. That's loyalty. Okay?
Gotcha.
We're talking about like the marital vow that say for
Mhm.
better and for worse. That is not love.
I agree. I think they should take that out of the marriage thing. I really feel like it's BS. I'm sorry, guys. Like when I hear for better, for worse, for richer, for poor, I'm just like blah blah blah. Hurry up, you
Yeah,
know.
so that is loyalty.
Yeah, let's hear from William
Every
and Eman. Go ahead.
Uh, yeah, this
William.
is
when
Uh-huh.
loyalty stops in a relationship, when loyalty stops, the relationship begin to go down.
Gotcha.
can I say something?
Go ahead, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mr. Jimmy was saying something for better for worse. We should take it out from marriage.
No, I
Can you
said
read?
they should take it out. I said they should take it out because it don't
Oh,
make sense for me.
you said. Can you really explain that to me? Because for better for worse, in the sense that to me, it tells me that it's just like loyalty too. Whatever we go through in our suffering days, in our good days, you will be there for me. For me, that's how I see it to be. So I want to explain why we should take it for marriage.
Why would you take it out? Because I feel
Uh,
like everybody has, especially in the modern marriages and stuff, I believe that a lot of people have their definition what better for worse is, right? A lot of people have their shortcomings. So, like I'll give you an example. I read a blog, I don't know, a few either a year or two ago, and a lady was both said her husband lost his job, and even though she signed up for better for worse, but she didn't expect to go homeless because one income can work, and she was in the process of filing for divorce because it took him longer to find a job and he couldn't find a job. Some people would say that's worse because you agree for better for words. And I feel like it's just formality and a lot of people just do it because it's it's like what everybody says and they're not genuinely like they're not genuinely evaluating a lot of things that will go on in life. Even if you weren't married as an individual, living by yourself, the things that you're going to go through as a human being, if somebody can sit and, evaluate that, reflect on it, and then look at their partner and say, well, if I as an individual, I know that I can go into this can happen to me. It will be hard for me to get out of it. With two of us, I know it's easier, but I know if two of us was to go down, it would be even worse because there's two people you're depending on their income and it's not there. So I feel like a lot of people have different motives about what for better for worse is, and they're not really explicitly telling people what that means. I feel like when pastors or anybody who's writing the vows, they're putting it there. They should define what that means because a lot of people are not really living up to it and they're just saying it. And then when things get worse, when you see them file for divorce, they're saying irreconcilable differences or like, is that the worst for better? Is that what is the worst for you? My worst is different from your worst, and your worst is different from mine. what I might say I can handle, you cannot handle it. So that's why I feel like it shouldn't even be in a vow. I think individuals should write their own vow. If you want to do it, it's up to you. But I really truly wouldn't say it in a vow that I'm giving.
Thank you. That's it. Just prove our point that love and loyalty is different.
Right.
Yeah, in the sense that you talk about emotion and I think commitment, right?
Right. Emotional connection.
Uh,
Um, it gives passion and intimacy, but consistent commitment, do you think it builds stability? Which one
yeah,
keeps relationship alive longer?
for me, I take commitment. Well, why you explain for better or worse? For
Mhm.
me, I see that woman in the sense that she did not love the man. She wasn't loyalty. She only loved the man when the man was having that money.
Right.
For my understanding, but
So
it
how
doesn't
will
mean
you know? Let's say you're the one getting married. Let's say you and I getting married, right? I'm telling you what I think you want to hear because that's what I feel a lot of people say. A lot of people say things that they think the person want to hear. It's kind of like a hook, right? I say one thing and I see you agree with me. A very intelligent person can say, okay, this is the route they like. Let me keep feeding into that because that's what's boosting their ego and that's what they like. Let's just say you come to me, you're like, oh, Felicia, you're so pretty. I like your eyes. And I'm like, oh, thank you. And then now we're going along, and then you tell me something else. Thank you. You're smart now. You understand what makes me feel attracted to you because you're telling me everything that I want to hear because I haven't heard it for God knows when. So now I feel like you love me and let's jump into a relationship, right? But then in
Mhm.
reality, I don't really know what's in your mind, what you really want from me, but you already figure out what I want, if that makes sense. Because whatever you're telling me, I'm feeding into it and I'm all like mushy all on you and like, yeah, you know, oh, he loves me and X, Y, and Z. So that's why it's like you can't really tell what's in people's mind. And I feel like that's why I will rather prefer loyalty because if you're loyal to me, I can see what you're doing for me. Like I
Yeah.
see the extra mile you're going, the way you lose sleep, the way you act, like you're constantly making sure that I'm okay, you know?
Yeah.
Um, see,
Yeah.
Hmm.
the issue of for better for worse
Hmm.
as a wedding vow or in a wedding vow, it was placed there by me.
You said
God,
what?
who it was placed there by human being.
True.
It may be loyal, media stuff.
God, who instituted marriage,
Hmm.
did not put in it anything called vow.
Wow.
He he only told Adam. He said, I mean, in fact, it was Adam who said, "This is now bone of my bone, flesh of my flesh. She shall be called woman because she was taken out of me." Okay, and then God said, you know, take dominion, be
Hmm.
fruitful, multiply. Now, the issue of vow came into marriage because when the word advances to, from the days of creation to the days of sin, immoralities spread all over. Adultery was the order of the day. Um, Fornication and all of that. So human being went back and say, let's institute a vow into marriage so that people who when a man and a woman are coming together, they will vow that they will not have extramarital affairs. You know, you know, they will not have extramarital affairs. So the purpose of that vow is to reduce extramarital affairs, and also to reduce people leaving when their partner is facing hardship,
It's work
like
now. That didn't work.
bankruptcy, sickness or illness, you know, because
Yeah.
when you read a history, you will find out that people were leaving marriages only because the partner was facing hardship. So that vow was placed there to protect, as a means of protection,
Hmm.
to stop people from leaving. Before you leave, you think twice that I made a vow. I made a vow that I will stay here. Okay. And if you are staying there because of something, then that's not loyalty. Okay. Because that means you will go out there, you do your do, and you come back. But you are only in a home because you don't want to, you don't want to break the vow. You don't want to physically break the vow, but you know that the connection is no longer there. Okay, the vow has
Right.
been broken emotionally and spiritually, but it hasn't been broken physically because you have not left. You are still in there, and that's how you see people. They have the ring, but they are no longer in the marriage. Emotionally they have left, psychologically they are left, but physically they are still there. So, for better or for worse, in ritual or in horror, we're only inserted there to protect the marriage. But is
Wow.
it even working now?
No.
Yeah, I want to
I,
come in a little
I don't even have to think twice about that one. That's no. I feel like people don't properly vet their partner. So, like, when I say proper, you don't have to know the person for 100 years. All this formality. Oh, we got to date for 100 years for us to know each other. You will never know anyone. You just have to know, like, have human connection and know what you want and be and ask God for discernment. But I have a crazy question for you guys. Have you ever been in a situation where love was there but loyalty wasn't? I'll answer first. Yes, I've been in a situation. I knew that the person um wasn't loyal to me. Um, this was like back back in my youngest days. In those crazy relationships that you shouldn't be in. The person you're like, oh, they love you because they're telling you they love you, but because
bit.
quote unquote y'all look good together. So hey, let's keep it moving. And yes, I've been there, but I feel like once I mature up and knew exactly what I wanted, it was bye done.
Yeah.
So have you guys been in a situation where or you didn't know that the person was loyal to you or they love you? They had just one, but they weren't loyal to you. Have you guys experienced that?
For me, I
Yeah,
experienced
it,
that.
it,
But I don't love to talk about me and the person friendly.
Okay.
I don't know if the body watching me.
Oh,
that's what that's what I was saying. That's what I'm saying that loyalty comes with benefit and it goes with benefit.
There you go.
Yeah,
You're
because
loyal to me, I'm loyal to you,
No,
right?
no, no. Loyalty do not come with benefit. It go with benefit.
Ah, someone
let,
disagree.
let me come in a little bit about the VAR about relationship. I agree with
Uh-huh.
100% that they should take that VAR from the relationship aspect and put another strategy in the game. Because you tell someone say for better for worse. Then if you're a person married, simple that bring out document to you say better for worse. And simple put for divorce. They simple sign the divorce document. They say yeah again divorce. So why should you say for better for worse? And when and the person want divorce, they say yeah divorce. So I agree.
Right.
You take that thing from another marriage VAR. They
They
put
need to
another
take it out.
strategy. Yeah.
I agree. They need to take it out because at some point, right? At some point, they need to they need to make sure they define what that looks like. Like what does for better for worse look like? Like they need to there should be a statute. Jimmy, what do you think? If they're going to put that in Nevada, there should be a statute that says this is what's considered worse that you can, but then you'll be refraining on somebody's right.
Yeah. You see what better when a person go broke, they say that people divorce.
Yeah, say
That's
I to not get money. Oh.
it.
But let's read this comment. Peterson, thank you so much for following along. He said, thank you guys for this section. If loyalty is commitment and love is to feeling, how does a partner knows that another partner is loyal to the relationship since it is difficult to identify both in relationship? I don't think it's difficult to identify both. I think it just depends on what the individual interests are. Like for me, what I would say keep me in a relationship is every day I see that we're both on the same page. We're both working towards the same goals. And also, I know that in my darkest and hardest time, based on conversation we had and based on like what you've shown me by action, that yeah, you're committed to me. And then also, what do I consider as love? I also feel like love is defined by individual, in my opinion. Even though a lot of people say it's emotion and all that, they give example what it looks like, but love looks different for everybody. What I may consider love for me might not be the same for Jimmy, might not be the same for William or Eman. Everybody has what they consider as love and how they feel about it. So if I feel like you love me and that's where I'm at, we're sticking it out. But if I feel like if loyalty is more important to me than love and you're not showing me loyalty, and I think that's where a lot of people start filing for divorce or like separate from their relationship because they feel like you're not giving them and you're not even trying to understand what's loyalty to them or what love means to them. So that's
Yeah.
my take on that.
See,
Hmm.
I think you are very right on that. Loyalty is not hard to notice in a relationship. No, it is not. It doesn't hide, just as love doesn't hide. All right. So the way to identify loyalty in a relationship is the day to day um activities that you both go through. You wake up in the morning, like you said, saying that you both are on the same path. That's not love. That's loyalty to each other. The moment you start to see things differently and the other person start to see things differently, loyalty has left. Loyalty has left. What is left there now is just emotion. It's just emotion. It's either the kids are holding you all together, or you both still have some affection, for each other, or somebody have, it's trying to hold on because they still believe that, it can be rekindled. Your loyalty can be rekindled, or, their loyalty can be rekindled. Okay. So the way to identify loyalty in a relationship is to wake up every morning and knowing that both of y'all are in agreement for that very day and the days to come.
Thank you. So, you guys, we've gone. I like how this show is going today. We're going with the floor, with the questions, and with everything else. So, I definitely, like I said, I want us to close early today because I want to try out TikTok. I want to see how that goes tonight. So
Yeah.
let's do our closing reflection, right? Maybe
Mhm.
real love can exist without loyalty, or love and loyalty are two different languages, and we all just choose which one we want to, speak more fluently, right? Either way, love without loyalty is risky, I think, but loyalty without love is empty. So let's hear you guys closing. I think overall, one thing I would say I learned from this topic is that I still stand on where I believe that both has to be together in order for you to have a very fulfilling relationship, because I truly cannot just be in a relationship with just loyalty, because even though you're loyal to me, but I'm in love with somebody else, I don't know how I can be loyal to you. And I feel like it has to be both or nothing for me. That's where I'm going to keep it at. So let's hear you guys.
For me, I disagree with your point
Okay.
because loyalty and love, they are not the same.
Okay.
Love, as we said before, love is emotion.
Hmm.
Loyalty is, let's say, commitment.
Okay.
So it cannot be the same. I can love you.
Hmm.
Let me. I watched a story on Instagram. Let me say this. They
Hmm.
asked a girl why she cheat on her boyfriend, and she still love the man. She said that she loved the man, but she can still cheat. That's love. But loyalty is when I love my man and I don't cheat on him. That's loyalty for me.
Mm. I agree
It,
with you.
it
I
cannot
agree with
go.
you.
Both cannot go.
Both,
All
you
right.
don't think both should work hand in hand?
No, 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 no. Someone
Okay.
can love you and cheat on you.
Let let me come here a
But if
bit.
someone is loyal to you, it will not cheat on you.
So really
Yeah,
quick, email before you come, I have a question for William. So William, you
yeah.
know how women always say men always cheating. So you're saying men cheat because they're loyal to their partner and they're not in love?
I don't, you said men cheat because they are loyal to their partner?
Yeah, so most women believe that every man's cheat. That's like the universal language for women,
No,
right?
no.
Um,
That,
so what I'm asking you is, based on that, and
mhm.
based on what you just said, are you telling me that men they're loyal to you, um, because they're not loyal to you, that's why they cheat?
Yes, yes, yes. But
So because
if
they
I
love
am loyal
you,
to you, I cannot
hmm.
cheat on you.
Mm,
Yes. And
okay.
what women say all men cheat, that's a lie. All men do not cheat.
I agree with you. I don't think all men cheat. The same
It
way I don't
depends.
believe all women cheat.
It depends the way you treat the man. Men
Hey,
love peace.
we'll jump
Let
into
me make it,
another topic, William.
let me make this clear. Men
Uh-huh.
love to be where they are what? Peaceful. if
So
men
let
found
me ask
peace,
you a question too. Before you end that statement, I get more questions for you. So I don't know if you went on my post recently, right? A lot of
mm,
men look for peace, right? They
mm,
marry women that they say, yeah, the woman come and she's peaceful, but then they still cheat on that woman. How do you
no, no,
explain that?
no, I disagree.
They
Eh,
do.
no, 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 no. Any woman that give a man peace, that man will be loyal to that woman. I disagree.
I agree with you because and I see a woman that to me, in my opinion, she's an angel and the man even confirmed his wife is the
See,
best. Next thing we
see,
know, we uh-huh.
see.
Yes.
Once a man or woman becomes unfaithful, that loyalty is broken.
Okay. Okay.
Loyalty means you protecting that person, you protecting their emotion, you are protecting their mental health, you are protecting their interest in you. By the time you share yourself
Hmm.
with another man or with another woman, there's no more loyalty. I call it, remember, another word for loyalty is faithfulness.
True.
When you break that, you become unfaithful. Okay? Loyalty is commitment. When you break that, you become uncommitted.
Hmm.
You see? So once you go with another person outside of your relationship, you are no longer loyal to that person.
Hmm.
Whether they notice it or not, you are no longer loyal. You have broken loyalty. The only thing that is keeping you all together now is because the person did not know what you did.
True. But that person will still be loyal to you.
The other person on the other end will still be loyal to you because they do not know that you have broken yours. But trust me, and this is where most of the time women come to retaliate. They say, if you cheat on me, I will cheat on you back.
That never works. That never works. Nobody should ever do that. Just walk away. Just
You
go.
just walk away because retaliating in that form and manner doesn't make you anywhere better than than the other person.
True.
It just shows that you wanted to do it, but you were looking for.
An excuse. So
Young,
let's read this last comment so we can get out of
let me
here.
let me can you a bit.
All right, go ahead.
Okay. As you're saying for the person, like, let me see the love and the loyalty, everything. There's everything is like the same. But as for me, I prefer the love should be the first in the relationship. Like all right, yeah, I have my beginning, I have loyalty beginning outside there. So me sometimes when I need a help, I'll call and say, "Man, do you want for me to do for me?" But when I love me, like well, I love my family.
True.
Like I said, loyalty can ask, it can benefit, go benefit because that point doing something for you and they loyal to you. That's why you like them for that reason. For your family, you love your family because anything you do, they are your family. You put anything for your family or your brother or your sister, anybody. Or some of your friends, you be loyal to them. That's what my friends saying. That's why when you pass around the thing about loyalty and love, it's just the same. But love comes first. The Bible said it. You say love your neighbor as you love yourself. Yes,
True.
loyalty to your neighbor as loyalty to yourself. No. So everything just is simple, love comes first. So if you have a relationship, you should have both. But the most things you have in you is your love should be the first to prioritize your
True.
relationship.
I agree.
okay,
So
so
let's read this comment that Peterson put here so we can try to close.
Emmanuel,
Sorry.
let
Hmm.
me
Yes,
ask
sir.
you let
Okay.
me ask you this.
All right.
When God said, "You shall worship no other gods beside me," was He asking you to love Him, or was He asking you to be loyal to Him?
To be
Huh?
loyal.
But yeah, what he said, you should not worship any other God beside me. He says,
That loyalty
Yeah,
right there you
just
are
answer
asking.
the question.
But you feel like that love and loyalty is the same. Email me and you on the same page. I don't mind that people name.
really? I said the conversation all the time and next
I was
Oh,
saying
okay.
he was asking for loyalty, and that's why he used love because love is a softer way to loyalty, in my opinion.
That's what
when
I'm
God
saying.
say, when God
Love
say,
comes first.
you shall worship no other God
God.
beside me," was He asking you to love Him?
Yeah, that's a form of
Yeah,
love for him.
I see for love.
No, that's not love. That's loyalty.
But
That's
That's
it's the
loyalty.
loyalty.
same though. It's the
I
same.
love
Okay,
It's not.
okay.
It's not the same. And when
No.
I want to say something, I want to get
First, He
emails
said,
quick.
love the Lord your God with all your
All
heart,
your heart.
Ah,
with all your
Thank you.
mind, with all your
Okay.
soul.
Why
Then
mention
he
loyalty there?
then he went further and said, "You shall worship no other God
Mm.
When they see love,
beside
they
me."
see that for me. I see love, you worship me well.
No, because he's saying, you know what? Now I'm understanding it. Because I can love you and still betray you.
Very good.
I know that. That's why I want to make something clear to email
I love
today.
to do I want to do for you.
I can love you and still betray you and be like, you know what?
All right,
Jimmy
guys.
loves me anyway. He'll be all right. Y'all give me that money and take your clothes.
No, no, no.
I call it NY Judah Iscariot did.
Next week.
Yeah. All right. Y'all
Yeah.
making sense now. Che, the other way, and I easy. So
All right. Yeah, close.
that was a good
Yeah, man.
example. So Rivers, Peterson said, "Does yes to you in everything you want represent loyalty? Don't you think a sincere disagreement with you should also show that you are loyal to your partner's vision?" I agree. I agree.
Um,
Not yes all the time. It's just how it depends. If you're telling me yes in a sense where I know that I can't come to you and say, "Hey, Peterson, today I feel like, excuse me, I feel like smoking." And I know it's not good for my health. And every time I say, you say yeah, and you light it up and give it to me. That's not love for me, because I'm slowly dying when you're not protecting me. So I wouldn't call that love. So yeah, I agree to you. It can be both. You disagreeing with me and you agreeing with me on certain things is the same form of love and loyalty.
Yeah, like when someone
yeah.
to me, they were on la vie, every time you come, no, because you want to go, I love you, but you're chewing bad with more than me.
Yeah.
You see,
Yeah.
anybody that consistently say yes to everything that you do or say, that
Mm,
person doesn't love you.
yeah.
When that person sees nothing wrong with everything that you do, they don't love you. The person who loves you is the person who loves you is the one that always tells you you are wrong. You should have done better, or some other words that they will use. They say no to you on the bad things, on the things that they know it will endanger either your life or your character and all of that. Okay, but anybody, that's why I don't like friends who say yes to me on everything. I expect my friends to critique me and tell me when I'm wrong and redirect me. But
I
if
agree.
you cannot do that, if you cannot do that, you cannot be my friend. If you can correct me, you can be my friend.
I agree. I agree. All right, guys, we've come to the time where we close the show. Everybody give their partner statement. Thank you guys so much for jumping on. I know it's late where you guys are at, Emmanuel and
It's very beautiful.
William. Okay. They are also early. So,
It's horrible.
For me, I slept soon. That's why.
I mean,
oh, okay.
Imaya, you must go to jail. Imaya, you must go to jail. The way you let love like that.
Yeah, I-
Emmanuel have the love of God and William have the loyalty of God. I love it.
am I using direction?
Yeah. No, that was a good example Jimmy gave. It got us back on track. So you guys want to give your closing
But you guys
statements
know
to whoever is
you can
watching?
win that argument.
Huh?
Oh,
I
well,
said you guys know you can win that argument.
thank you so much for the show.
Me and Mr.
Yeah,
Jimmy
we
will
should
win
to
ya.
meet next week again. We'll always
Yeah.
be on the platform to put
Thank
a
you.
discussion power. Thank you very much.
Thank you guys so much. Thank you.
Thank you. You say now you go on TikTok, eh?
Yeah, I can be going TikTok. You all have my TikTok. I'm
Mm,
on
I,
all social media these days, you guys. I be all over.
okay. I think I'm going to say on TikTok now to be there.
I be
All right,
all over.
guys.
All right. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Y'all have a great night. Thank you, everyone, in the comment section. Thank you, Riverside Pro. Thank you, Peterson. Thank you, Emmanuel, for joining us tonight. And thank you to the birthday boy. Yeah.
Look at you.
So, Jimmy, give the people closing now. Love or loyalty? What they should focus on?
Focus on loyalty.
Focus on loyalty. Stop with all this mushy stuff about love and all. Oh,
Right.
you love me. Who cares? That love will eat.
Stop looking for love. Look for
Find
loyalty.
loyalty. That's it. I
Yes.
love it. That's the closing right there.
All
Instead of
right.
you looking for love, look for loyalty.
Good night.
I agree. Good night. Thank you guys. Have a blessed night. See you tomorrow, same time. All right. Good night, everybody. Bye.